Farming time. Farming times. Gardening time. Our most and gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this food. I thank you for my husband who prepared this. May they give us nourishment, and may we spend our time today, a quality time. Lord, bless us, O Lord God. Bless us, O Lord God. Continue to bless us and heal this land, O Lord God, because of this coronavirus going on. Lord, may you continue to bless this world and all the entire human being. Lord God, keep us safe and keep us healthy and heal us, each one of us, oh Lord God, with our emotions, mentally, everything. Lord, with our physical, whatever we're going through, all these things we give you praise and thanks to you, God, Almighty Father. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. It's breakfast time. Yeah, the ampalaya looks really good.
Your chickens are mad at us because they're eating more. Here. Spill your drink. Himalayan bacon.
Let's see how you ended up with that. Hey guys, good morning. It's another day, and like I always do, I always ask in the morning what I'm gonna do today. How would I spend my time during this coronavirus lockdown and community quarantine? So today I'm gonna do planting. Well, gardening. Well, couple weeks ago I started already, but some of my plants already sprouted, like the vegetables and herbs, but some are not. So I'm thinking today, how about I'm gonna have another planting session. And since I already have everything here and my gloves are all ready, and with a small shovel and everything, all the planting materials, so I'm ready to rock and roll for today. So yeah, basically, I'm an agricultural graduate. I always be inspired, to do planting, to do gardening, even back home in the Philippines. But since I have a lot of time this year because of what's going on, hey, why not? Why not spending time doing some stuff like this? And yeah, I kind of like been busy lately, and I'm just loving it. And when you go back to work, when I'm gonna go back to work, now I would be like, oh my God, I have some, things that I did, accomplishments, and that makes me happy and that makes me excited. And later, my husband, probably he would help me. He normally does, but yeah, we'll see. And hanging in there, guys, and I hope everyone is safe and healthy and still doing the social distancing and washing the hands. And hey, by the way, before I'm gonna start planting, if you like my channel, my video, hit the like button I would appreciate that. If you like my channel, you can always subscribe and you're always welcome. And if you want to get some notifications for the new videos that I always can upload, hopefully some more videos, then you can always hit the ring bell. You know, right in the right side under the video, you will see the ring bell right in the bottom. So guys, yeah, and we'll just keep going and spend quality time doing stuff like this. Let's check it out. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't. Stop. vegetable, like when I planted it a couple weeks ago, and it's already growing, it's sprouting. And this one too, I think this is oh, I think that was, I mean that's, I think this is I would say lettuce. uh, I'm gonna check later because I forgot when they're sprouting. I could not remember. And then and this one is my tomato, and and this one is sage. You know, it's funny guys because this sage is just flowering, and we have this for, I would say, we have this for more than 2 years. And it's funny because, you know, even on summertime or wintertime, it's still growing. And, you know, you expect, and normally most of my vegetables and herbs, when the season change, I just let them die or they will not growing. Because, you know, because of, you know, the temperature or the weather or whatever the season is. And this is the rosemary. Yeah, I'm excited. And I have some other stuff here that are not sprouting yet. And the other stuff that I just planted. Yeah, and this one too, it's a cucumber. And this one is just sprouting. The same here. Yep. And I think I have that already here. Yep. Oh, I have this one over here. Yep, there you go. This one too. So yeah, it's sprouting. Yeah, guys, it's just you know, amazing how all these vegetables and herbs and you see how like fresh organic and also tomato here. Yep, guys. So that's all for today, guys. And yeah, oh, it was so intense. And I forgot my towel. I was sweating earlier. But anyways, yeah, so what happened, guys, is when you do planting or doing gardening, basically you need, like, you know, a shovel. You need you know, soil if you just have, like, you know, planting it in a pot. But since we have this you know, backyard where it's a little bit bigger, so a couple years ago, I would say almost 3 years ago, my husband and I built this greenhouse. And they used to have, like, right on the top there is like a kind of like a material where you put it in, so on summertime the sun will not go directly to the plants, because that's what happened. And when it does that all the time, that will kill the plants. And another thing is you know, and then when there's a rain, when it's keep changing, I mean the weather, and that will, you know, break that material. And it was broken material. So yeah, so we changed the netting and everything. And now when summer is coming up, because still it's a springtime here in the US, and we're just gonna put another material that will prevent the plants from, you know, having a direct sunlight. Even though sunlight is, I mean, sun is really important in, you know, as one of the nutrients for for the plants. It's called photosynthesis. I still remember my science subject. But anyway, another thing is, you know, being in agriculture, I just want to inspire people, like, you know, and if you don't have a backyard, you can always do at home, like right in the patio on the side, you can have like small pots. And, you know, when we started this gardening, so it was really like intense. It was a hard working, and I can't imagine the farmers, like every day they're doing farming, you know, gardening or whatever it is. It's really hard, and, you know, it's a tough job. but I just can't imagine. So like what I said, so when you do actually the gardening, make sure that, especially here in Las Vegas, we don't actually have, a good soil. And normally for, as far as I remember in agriculture, you need to have at least like a loam soil. And farmers, especially in the commercialized ones, they're using fertilizers, and we're avoiding that. So we're avoiding using fertilizers, any herbicides. We'll just want to make sure that it's organic. And I remember a couple years ago, I even like brought some vegetables to my work and to my workplace, and yeah, they're enjoying it. Like they were growing big. So when we started, like what I said, we normally, you're gonna have to have like, because the soil is not healthy, so you need to have like a manure soil, a topsoil. So we do, what we did was we started with tilting the soil. So we got this, it's not an expensive machine where you tilt the soil, because it's a lot of work if you do like shoveling or raking. So yeah, that's what we did. And yeah, it was so good, it was so perfect. And vegetables growing everywhere. And this year, like, okay, we'll continue gardening, especially now that I'm at home. So yeah, normally also when you do gardening, you actually, besides the soil, um, we normally have a stake. And this stake, well, you normally put that every time you plant something, so you could remember uh, where you planted your plants, vegetables or herbs. So that way, when you water the plants, it will not ruin, you know, that vegetables you planted. And normally, if I go straight right to the soil, you know, in right in the backyard, I when I do planting, I normally do like when I put the seeds, normally like around, the inches from the ground is about sometimes I do 1 to 2 inches, or sometimes 1 inch or 2 inch, depending on. And I normally I put two seeds in one space, in one area, and next to it would be like three seeds. So if in case one seed is not, you know, growing, the other seeds is not like, how do you say it, like, I forgot in agriculture, whatever it is, depending on the moisture content of the seeds. But anyways, when the other one is not like growing, at least you have a backup. So yeah, that's how it works. And yeah, I guess that's all for today. And yeah, just keep watering the plants. And like what I said, we do organic farming, instead of like using any fertilizers, I mean herbicides, or pesticides. No. And if you noticed in the background, the girls are all crying, and they always do that early morning. My chicken hens, and they normally, because they want to lay eggs, either, or they're hungry, and even if I already feed them, they still want to eat. They're really hungry, especially when they want to lay eggs and they're having a hard time. They normally like cry, and like what I said, we have them couple years ago, since we started the gardening. And we actually do the fertilized we actually have them fertilized eggs. So what is unfertilized eggs? It's, they don't need a rooster, if, because if there's a rooster and they're mating, and then that fertilized eggs will become fertilized that egg will become fertilized, and it will hatch into you know into, that's hen. And that's blondie, blondie, the other one, that will you know um, hatch into, what do you call this, into chicks, because they're mating. You just put that like 21 days incubation, like putting heat and everything. But what we have is just for food consumption, and it's fresh organic eggs, so it's unfertilized. So I guess that's all for today, guys. Keep safe, always wash your hands, keep doing the social distancing. And if you have any comments, you can always put your comments down below, um, you know, where I put my video. And yeah, if you like my videos, like what I said, please, you know, hit the like, subscribe, click the subscribe, and, hit the ring bell right in the bottom of the video on the right side. So yeah, I'm just so happy. I am really happy and excited. And they're all crying, guys. But you know, they always give us fresh eggs, and sometimes I shared it with, you know, with my friends and coworkers. But since we don't have a job, we don't work. So unfortunately, we cannot be like, we're still gonna I'm still contacting them, but you know, not being close, you know, physically. But yeah, that's all for today, guys, and we'll see in a couple weeks or months that, you know, our vegetables are growing, and I'll post some videos. We'll see, and hopefully everything's good. Yep. Have a good day, guys. Be safe always and healthy, and God bless.
Be sweet to mama, please.
Seeing eyes of mine, you see, there are no trees inside of me. In this desert I can